welcome to day 29 of my 30-day self-love Pilates challenge. My name is Sheridan, and for today's core focus practice, we're starting standing. So meet me at the back of your mat. Coming to the back of your mat, just start to bring the feet just under the hips. Take a full breath in, lengthen the arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, bring the hands through heart center. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, you lengthen hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now this time as you breathe in, bring the hands to the sky and hold. Start to tuck the chin to the chest as you breathe out. Dive the hands forward, taking a little forward fold. And then just start to roll through the spine. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive as you really press down into the heels. One more like this. Inhale, hands come to the sky. Exhale as you dive, tuck the chin to the chest, a little forward fold forward. And this time, can you stay all the way down? Now hands may touch the earth, maybe hands touch the shins, the toes. Just start to rock side to side. And becoming aware of your breath. Becoming aware of the body, how it feels in space, and checking in with how you're going today, not just physically, but also mentally. Take a full breath in. Can you lengthen the arms? And as you breathe out, start to walk your hands all the way to the top of your mat. Now we're going to find a plank to begin with, so lift the heels, shoulders doming towards the sky. Take a full breath in. And as you breathe out, can you lift the hips to the sky, but keep the heels lifted. Inhale as you roll forward. A few more like this. Keep the heels lifted, so we're working through the core. Hips to the sky. And then roll forward as you breathe in. Now start to really spread the fingertips here, so you have a stable base. And take your time to warm up through the spine, through the core. Let's go two more. Using your lower belly muscles to lift. Last one. Find your downward facing dog or your pike and just shorten your feet a little bit. So step in just a few inches. Start to really pedal out through the feet, right to left to right, as you ground down into the palms, the finger pads. Feeling a nice stretch through the backs of the legs. Let's do one more each side. And then start to lift the heels. We're gonna drop the knees, but hover. Keep the heels lifted. Exhale as you lift the hips to the sky. Now if it doesn't feel comfortable, you can always shorten the stance so the shoulders are over the wrists. Inhale, hover. Exhale as you lift the hips to the sky, but keep the heels lifted. Starting to warm up through the core muscles, through the shoulders, all the good stuff. And majority of this class will be on the back, don't worry. We're just getting the planks out of the way. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Let's do one more here. Meeting me in your hover, can you hold? Now twist your heels to the left, knees to the right. Lift the the right hand. Come back to center, heels through center, and then heels go to the right, left hand lifts. Come all the way back, lift the hips high. So we have a little combo, bend the knees, hover. Everything else stays still, it's just the rotation from the hips. Right hand to the sky, come back through center, rotate, left hand to the sky. It's like a slow motion break dance move. Maybe not, I'm not a break dancer, but I feel like it'd be a cool break dancer move. Now we are going to start to layer. So next time you find your downward facing dog, can you just hold for full breath in, full breath out. This time you breathe in, lower the knees, hover. We're going to rotate to the right. This time we're going to kick the left leg out with the right hand, come back through center. Rotate to the left, right leg out with the left hand, and back. Now that is a break dancer move. We're going to keep alternating here. really slowly, so we're not in a hurry. Twist and back. It's like something out of Step Up. If you can't tell by now, I love to pretend that I can dance. I love dancing, I'm just not very good at it, and that's why I do Pilates. Remember, you can layer whatever you like. You can come back to the base, but just find something that makes you feel strong, something that makes you feel really proud of moving today. Let's just do one more each side. Come back through center, changing sides last time. And then drop the knees, untuck the toes, taking a little child's pose here. Bring the knees out nice and wide and just allow the hands to become heavy, maybe forehead touches the earth. And allow the tummy muscles to become really soft. On this inhale, can you start to creep your fingertips towards your knees, restacking the spine. And then take a seat onto your bottom. Now we're going to extend the legs long. And can you start to bring the hands to the sky? Full breath in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Now if you have access to touch the toes, awesome. If not, grab a hold of the thighs, the knees, the shins, the ankles. And just think about this C shape for me. So we're going to try to keep this C shape as we do our roll down. So hands going to lift, but we keep drawing the belly button in and keep the C shape. Tuck the chin to the chest, and as you start to roll down, keeping the C shape all the way through the spine. Lower, hands come to the sky, breathing in, and then tuck the chin to the chest as you breathe out. Press into the heels, roll yourself forward. Take a stretch. We do this again. Restack through the spine, breathe in. Exhale as we come down. Now I like to squeeze the heels, the inner thighs together. Inhale as you come down. Full breath out, tuck the chin to the chest, roll through the spine. Now roll-ups sometimes look really easy, and then when you're doing them, they're like, what? This is actually kind of hard. So focus on your breath, focus on keeping the C shape, and remember, if roll downs are not your favorite thing, or they're simply just not achievable right now, you have options. You can start to roll halfway. Keeping the C shape, you just roll where you feel shaky through the tummy, and then you press yourself forward. You always have options. I want you to remember that. You are in control of your body, of your movement. You just have to be really curious. No matter where you are, let's just do one more, meeting me on your back. So rolling all the way down. Head, neck, and shoulders last. Hands come to the sky. Now keep the ribs down. So we're trying not to flare the ribs. Full breath in. Now as you breathe out, can you crunch right into the chest, hands come down, and then lengthen. Left leg into the chest, hands come down, and then lengthen. Now we have done this shape this week already, but we are gonna start to add a sit-up. Yeah, I said it, a sit-up. I know, it's hard, but I have faith. I think we can do it together. So remember, you can always stay exactly as you are, like this. Otherwise, take a full breath in. Take a full breath out, find your sit-up, hug the right knee to the chest, hands come forward, then you lengthen, hands come back. We do the other side, full breath in, full breath out, find your sit up, left knee to the chest, hands reach towards the toes, then you lengthen. So play around with what shapes you can do today. And if it's not the same as me, it doesn't matter. I'm so proud of you for being here. And these classes aren't going anywhere, which means you can always press play another day and see how you go. Think about drawing the belly button in and using your exhale to lift up and back down. Now we are just here for another 5, no matter what you're doing, even if you're still at the roll-ups. Let's go 4. Last 3, control your spine on the way down. So we're not just flopping back down. Final 2. Last one, wherever you are. And then meeting me onto your back. Bring the hands overhead. If you've shuffled off your mat, sometimes it can happen. Just recenter yourself. Take a full breath in. And as you breathe out, can you start to bend the knees? Bring the hands behind the head. We're gonna work through a crunch as you breathe out. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you reach. Inhale as you lower. Now bring your awareness to your lower belly, maybe even eye gaze to your belly. Can you draw it in? And then back. We're trying to draw the hips down to the ribs and back down. Exhale, lift and lower. Now can you start to add the right knee to the chest and back? Left knee to the chest and back. So similar to what we were just doing before, except now we're on your back in a crunch. It's almost like you're trying to let air out of a balloon as you crunch up and back. So we're letting all the air out. Exhale, inhale as we fill up. We're here for 5. Let's go 4. Final 3. 2. Now on 1, can you keep your right leg up, keep your crunch. Now we're gonna connect your right hand to your right thigh. Flex the right foot and really connect the two together. Take a full breath in. And as you breathe out, can you lift the left leg to tabletop and lower the head. Now we're gonna extend the left leg and then we're gonna hug it in as we crunch. Extend the left leg, lower the head, hug it in as you crunch. Now keep pressing the right hand into the right thigh, flex the right foot. And we're here for 5. Let's go 4. Try not to let the leg touch the ground. 3. Final 2. Now on 1, can you hold your crunch? Extend the left leg long. We're gonna twist to the right and then hug it in. Twist to the right, hug the left knee in. So as you extend, you twist to the right and back. So we're still in the same shape. We're just adding a little bit more rotation. And can you keep pressing the thigh and the hand together? This is 5. Let's go 4. Final 3. My favorite shape is coming up. Maybe you've guessed it because I do it a lot. 2. Now on 1, hold the left leg long. Grab a hold of the right shin. Keep your crunch. Exhale as you change. I love this shape, single leg stretch. It is my favorite. So we're gonna do it for 10. 9, keep the shoulders off the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, come back to your breath. 4, 3, 2, on 1, hug both knees in, lower the head, and just let everything settle for the time being. Start to drop the feet back, bring the hands behind the head. We're going from the top, so as you breathe out, bring your left knee into your chest, inhale as you lower. Exhale, right knee to your chest, inhale as you lower. We've already done these shapes, we're just changing sides. So that means no surprises for a little bit. And you can just focus on being in this moment with your breath, with your body. Now let's go 3. Left leg is gonna stay up in 2. Left leg is staying up on 1. Connect the left hand to the left thigh. Give a little punch, give a little tap, flex the left foot. Take a full breath in, keep the crunch, and then lift the right leg. Now we're gonna lower the head. Exhale, lift the knee and crunch. Lower the leg and the head. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift. Now if you can, think about hovering the right knee, the right leg, sorry, not the right knee, the right leg as you lower. So we're not touching the ground. Lift and lower for 5. And we start to add the twist in 4. Let's go 3. Final 2. Can you stay with me on 1 and hold? Now from here, we're gonna extend and twist and then come back to center. Extend and twist, come back to center. Extend the right leg, twist the left and back. Now we are doing another round of Sheridan's favorite exercise. Maybe it becomes your favorite exercise, and it's here in 4. Come back to your breath. This is 3. Embrace the shakes. I know it's a lot. 2. Now on 1, hold the right leg long, hug the left knee into the chest. Now if you want to lower the head, lower the head, who cares, do it. Otherwise, we are changing, keep the toes pointing and hug the knee into the chest as you exhale. Reach and back. Now this time we're here for 20. I am so sorry. You just keep moving, you keep breathing, and I'll do the counting. Halfway, 10, so close, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on one, knees come in, head comes down, and just start to bring the knees out wide, hands on top of the knees as you let the hips rock or sway side to side. Now from here, can you bring the feet together, knees out wide, and just allow everything to open. Take a full breath in, ribs, belly expand. And as you breathe out, let it all go. From here, hands are coming behind your head. So we've got a little bit more crunching to do. Take a full breath in. Exhale, can you find your crunch and can you hold? Right hand is going to come in front of you and really spread the fingertips. We're going to pulse the right hand forward and back. So think about pressing the space towards your toes with your hand. Little lift, little lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're going straight to the other side in 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, hold the crunch. Left hand, spread the fingertips. Little pulses, up and back for 10, 9. You all love the core workout, so we're here doing it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head. Take a deep breath in. Every time I do just a core workout class, I get a lot of love. So I thought, give the people what they want. But right now, if you're like, okay, it's a lot, take a breath, take a break, because we're nearly there. We're going to keep the same shape, but now we're just going to bring the feet up. So knees are still out wide, feet are up. Keep the hands down by your side. Can you really draw the lower belly in? And then start to hug the knees in towards the chest, lift the hips. And then come back to a little diamond shape. Hug the knees into the chest, lift the hips, and back. So a little reverse crunch here. And it is a subtle movement. So think about pressing down into the palms to help you get a little bit more height. Knees coming in towards the chest rather than overhead. So they're coming up and back. Now you might decide to stay. Otherwise we start to layer in 3, in 2. Now on 1, if you are coming with me, we tap the right toe down, back to center, lift, and then we go left toe down, back to center, lift. Lifting up every time in between and keeping the knees out wide. Slow your movement. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lower 1 foot and back. Lift. Exhale, lower, back to center and lift. Now if you can hear a noise, it is just my back on the mat. It always happens when I get super sweaty and it's really hot when I'm working out. So last layer, if you wish, come back to center. Double toe tap, come back, hug the knees in and reverse crunch. Double toe tap, come back, lift and lower. Find one of the layers that you can stay with just for 5. Let's go 4. Final 3. Wherever you are, stay with me just for 2. Now on 1, we have a surprise. So come back to center and hold the knees out wide. Bring the hands behind the head. Elbows come in, knees come in. Shoot the legs long, lower the head. Elbows and knees come in. Extend, hug the inner thighs together. 10 to finish your practice. 9. I always say surprise, and it's not a really good surprise, but it's working you hard. Let's go 5. Happy thoughts for 4. For 3. I promise no surprises. 2. Last one. Hug the knees into the chest. And then start to extend one leg long at a time. Allow everything to melt, everything to be really floppy. And can you just start to roll onto your belly, however you'd like to get there. Now we're gonna stretch out the core because that was hard. So untuck the toes, bring the hands under your shoulders and just start to draw the elbows in. Take a full breath in, lift just halfway. And as you breathe out, can you lower back down to the mat? We do this one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale as you lower. Maybe this time you can start to lift up a little bit higher, taking a nice position with straight arms. Allow the belly, the core to really lengthen. And then slowly come back down. Tucking the toes, can you press yourself up just to a wide leg child's pose? And start to create the fingertips away from the body. Armpits open to the earth. Maybe chin or forehead connects to the mat. And finding a moment of stillness. A moment just for you. To simply be. One more full breath in. And on this breath out, can you become a little bit heavier? Inhale as you start to walk the hands back towards the knees and just find a kneeling position. Bring the hands to the thighs or just down by your side and let this feeling run through the body. Let all the little tingles, the energy just light you up. Becoming aware of your breath. Noticing the subtle rise and fall of your belly. I really hope this class has left you energized, ready for the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. I'm so proud of you. And if you are doing the challenge, I will see you for the last day. I can't believe it. It's gone so fast. Well, it has for me anyway. I will see you tomorrow for our final challenge practice. Mwah.